Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the exercise and insight question answers from the chapter The Stonecutter. This is from class 5 West Bengal Board and the book is Cambridge English Course Book. In the previous video I gave you the explanation. If you missed, then please check out the description box or playlist. You can find that video from there. So let's start the exercise part of the stone cutter. Number A, choose the correct option. Number 1, the stone cutter cuts stones to make slabs for number A, gravestones, and number C, houses. The two options are the answers for this question. Number 2, he wanted to be a prince so that answer is A, he could go in a carriage sitting under a golden umbrella. Number 3, the stone cutter was turned into different creatures by the mountain spirit because he was, answer is number D, discontented. Next, number 4, the stone cutter wanted to be a rock after he became, answer is number B, the cloud. Next, B, answer the following. Number 1, why did the stone cutter have plenty of customers in the beginning? Answer, as he was a careful workman and understood very well the kinds of stones needed for different purposes, he had plenty of customers in the beginning. Number 2, when did his work seem to grow to be such a burden? As per his wish, one day the stonecutter saw all sorts of beautiful things in the house of a rich man, of which he had never dreamed. Then his work seemed to grow to be such a burden for him. Number 3, why did he want to become the sun? Though he became a prince and coveted umbrella held over his head and sun continued to scorch him brown, then he realized that the sun is mightier than him, so he wanted to be the sun. Number 4, how did the cloud show his power? When he became a cloud, he caught the sun's beams and held them, and to his joy the earth grew green and flowers blossomed. For days and weeks he poured forth rain till the rivers overflowed their banks, and the crops of rice stood in water. Towns and villages were destroyed by the power of rain. Number 5, who seemed mightier than a rock? Why? The stonecutter seemed mightier than a rock. The stonecutter could drill holes into the rock, so it seemed mightier than a rock. Number 6, what made him happy in the end? In the end of the story, he had learned to be satisfied with what he had and who he was. He never asked for things he did not have to be greater and mightier than other people. This made him happy in the end. Next, number C, imagine you are the mountain spirit. Complete the story. The humble stone cutter seemed happy with his work, but when he saw riches in the wealthy man's house, he wanted more for himself. I decided to teach him a lesson. When he started wishing for more and more power, I granted him everything. Finally, he realized that in order to be happy, one has to be content with one's life and must work hard. Next, number D, think and answer. Despite having to work hard and face difficulties, the stonecutter was happy in the end. Why? In the end, he realized the truth of life, that one has to be happy and satisfied with what one has. So, despite having to work hard and face difficulties, the stonecutter was happy in the end. Number 2, do you think the mountain spirit was right in granting him his wish every time? Why? Yes, the mountain spirit was right because the mountain spirit made the stonecutter realized his mistakes, that what he had desired. In the end, he realized that He should be happy and contented what he has and what he had. That was best for him. Next, grammar portion. Mark whether these sentences in the active voice for A or in the passive voice P. Discuss with your partner to check each other's question. Number 1. He burned up the grass in the field. Active voice. The cloud caught the sun's beam and held them. Active voice. The umbrella was held over his head. Passive voice. He picked up his tools and went home. Active voice. A little carriage was drawn by servants dressed in blue and silver. Passive voice. The cloud covered the sun's face and hid the earth from him. Active. Towns and villages were destroyed by the power of the rain. Passive. The mountain spirit's voice was never heard again. Passive. Now number B. Complete these sentences using and, but, and, or, yet, and, neither, nor. Okay, number 1. He cut out slabs for gravestones or for houses. Number 2. If only I were a prince and could go in a carriage and have a golden umbrella held over me, how happy I should be. Number 3. The sun shot his beams above and below, on earth and in heaven. But in a short time he began to grow tired of his might. Number 4. Proudly he stood. Neither the heat of the sun nor the force of the rain could move him. Number 5. He had everything his heart could desire, but he was not happy. Number C. The conjunctions have been wrongly used in these sentences. Rewrite the sentences using the conjunctions and, but, yet, because, for. So I have cut this conjunctions, and in the place of these conjunctions I have written the right conjunctions beside these sentences. Okay. Number 1. Meena is small because she is strong. So in the place of because, you just add but. So Meena is small but she is strong. Number 2. Shruti eats apple and she likes them a lot. Number 3. It was the peak of summer, yet the days were not too hot. Number 4. The little boy started crying because he was scared. Number 5. Carry your umbrella, for it is raining. Number 6. When we add 2 and 2, the answer is always 4. Next, complete these sentences with idioms from the list above. So here are some idioms and we have to use these idioms in these blanks. Okay. So the burglar ran as fast as he could, but long haul caught up with him. Number 2. Don't you think he is a bit long in the tooth to be acting in this film? Number 3. She was not invited to the party and so she walked about with a long pace. Number 4. Be ready for the long arm of the law. We cannot hope to be back in time for the program. Number 5. Ravi spoke for a long time in an agitated manner, but the long and short of it was that he was angry at not being included. Next one, match the nouns in column A with those in the column B to form compound nouns. So number 1, swimming. Here F is the answer, pool, swimming pool. Watchman, light house. Water, the answer is lily, water lily. Toothpaste, bedroom, hair cut. Okay, so these are the exercise portion of this chapter. Now I am going to start the inside question answers from this chapter. So number 1, where did the stone cutter go every day the stone cutter went to a great rock in the side of a big mountain and cut out slabs for gravestones or for houses. Number 2, what do you think? Why was the stone cutter happy and contented at the beginning of the story? The stone cutter asked for nothing better than what he had, so he was happy and contented at the beginning of the story. Number 3, who lived in the mountain? A spirit. Number 4, how did the spirit help the human beings? The spirit helped them in many ways to become rich and prosperous. Number 5, what was his first desire? To become a prince and go in a carriage and have golden umbrella held over him. Number 6, what was his second desire? To become a son. Number 7, how did he show his power when he became the sun? He shot his beams above and below, on earth and in heaven. He burnt up the grass in the fields and scorched the faces of princes as well as the poor folk. Number 8. Why did he realize that the cloud is mightier than the sun? When he became sun, a cloud covered his face and hid earth from him. So he realized that the cloud is mightier than the sun. Number 9. What was his third desire? To become a cloud. Number 10. What was his fourth desire? To become a rock. Number 11. Why did he want to become rock? Towns and villages were destroyed by the power of the rain. Only the great rock on the mountainside remained unmoved. So he realized the rock is mightier than the cloud and wanted to become a rock. Number 12. What was his last desire? To become human beings. So these are the exercise and insight question answers from the chapter The Stonecutter. Hope you understood. If you have any queries, then please let me know in the comment box. So see you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.